Hello everyone, today we're going to be making cupcakes. I'm going to start by putting the cupcake liners in. I chose a cute spring pattern and I used the Betty Crocker Super Moist. In this case, I used the yellow cake mix. I really like yellow cake mix marbled, which is what I'm going to show a little bit later on. They used to have an awesome fudge marble cake mix. I don't remember the brand, but they don't make that anymore. So a long time ago, I looked up kind of how to do my own. So I'm going to be showing you that as well. And you can see here, I am taking some of the batter just mixed the way that it says on the box. I get about a cup out and then grab cocoa powder and mix in. I don't have an exact amount. It really depends on the cake mix. You just don't want to put so much that it ends up being a lot thicker or different consistency than the regular cake mix. I use a large cookie scoop. I actually need two different ones for this one, but you don't have to have that. You can use a spoon. Start by putting some of the regular batter in, but you're not going to want to fill it all the way up like you usually would because you'll need to leave room to put the second flavor, which in this case is the chocolate, and then room on top of that for a little more of the regular batter. You couldn't really see in the video, but I was trying to show you was I grab a toothpick and that's what I use to swirl around. I usually do this part in the oven, but it's easier to show out here. I don't even bother, but you can use a toothpick. And I'll pick the tallest one since I obviously didn't do too well on some of these for the size. And as you can see, it's clear, but I can usually tell just by gently putting my finger and it springs back. I was worried because sometimes when you buy the wrappers, you know, they bleed through really bad, but these actually look pretty good and the color is still really cute. I wanted something for spring, so I'm pretty pleased with that. It's time for the frosting. I have piping tips, which is the metal piece that you see in the bottom of the bag. You don't have to have that. You could have piping bags from the Dollar Tree. You can actually use a Ziploc bag. You can use whatever you have on hand, but you're going to want to have 3 different bags because we're going to put 2 other bags in. That's going to create our swirl. Here goes nothing. I do not have the steadiest hand or the best decorating skills. You can certainly use store-bought frostings as long as you have the 2 different flavors for the swirl effect. The consistency will be different, so be aware they might not look exactly the same. I prefer to cheat on the cake side of it and put in the effort on the frosting side of it because making a homemade buttercream is not too hard. With practice, you can really create some awesome stuff. Plus, in my opinion, as long as it tastes good, I don't care as much about how it looks. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy way to zhuzh up your cake mix. Hopefully you can apply these tips and make some fun creations. Comment below for anything you'd like to see and let me know how they turned out.